Today, let's talk about cooters.
They're getting big.
Hello.
Hi.
Today we're talking about cooters.
Yeah. Remember those turtles we got?
Oh, is that what we're talking about? Turtles?
Yeah, the
Damn.
cooter turtles.
Oh, I meant cooties. I was like, damn it.
Cooties. What are
Darn.
you, 6?
Yes. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Darn, you just ruined it for me. We're talking about turtles?
Yeah. This is kind of like when we were talking about floaters and we had 2 different ideas.
Woo! Yep. Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Okay, so tonight we're talking. Well, today we're talking about the southern cooter turtles that we got. When was it?
Oh my God! It was before that because
it was before Christmas.
Yeah. The ducky found. They were little tiny things. I'm sure we have some video.
Oh yeah, we had an episode on them.
Yeah. So we have some video.
Yeah.
I'm sober.
Yeah.
I swear.
Okay, so in case you missed that episode, this was back around, it was before Christmas time, that Ducky works at an Ace Hardware, and one day he saw this little baby turtle walking across the pavement because they were poisoning the retention ponds near the store. So he took it, he snapped a picture of it, and
sent it to Shiva.
Sent it to me, like, do you want a turtle?
And she said no.
No, but
and he brought the turtle
home anyway.
So now Shiva has a turtle.
Well, so I, made a little environment for him, and then the very next day, another picture of a turtle. So we have 2 of these baby turtles.
And they're adorable.
They are.
They were adorable then. They're adorable. They're more adorable now as they grow.
Yes, and apparently the staff of the hardware store decided to name them. So we have Ace and Hardware because they are so creative over there. So
guys, well, there's some girls there too, but
I know there's no excuse, ladies. Those of you that were working there at the time, shame on you. More creative names. But in any event,
I think it's funny. But anyway.
So basically, I got this cement mixer tub thing that we had, and I put some bricks in it, bricks and plants and hidey holes and stuff for them. So we had these 2 little baby turtles, and I had to look up real quick and familiarize myself with what cooter turtles are supposed to be like.
First, we had to figure out that they were cooter turtles because we had no idea what type of turtle they were.
Yeah,
so that was a whole thing.
Yeah, so we did find out that they are southern cooter turtles, and then and then I found out that they eat protein until they get to a certain age, and then you're supposed to wean them into a vegetarian diet. But for the time being, they're supposed to be part veggie, part protein. Yeah, tell that to mine.
Tell that to your carnivorous monsters that you have in there.
Yes, they love koi food.
Yeah, they love protein.
Yeah, they like koi food is basically fish meal, so they are all into that. And
they're not into veggies.
I keep telling them to eat their veggies, and they won't do it.
They're not.
So they will attack if I put like the spider plants in there. They'll attack and try to kill the spider plants, but they're not eating them.
They do kill the plants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they haven't killed. I put 1 bamboo in there that they haven't been able to knock down and destroy, but they will kill any other plant I put in there, but they won't eat it.
Yeah.
They just tear it up and
for fun.
Yeah.
Because they're carnivorous.
Vicious
we have
little mothers.
Carnivorous turtles.
Yeah, I think Gamera and Godzilla should be their names.
That'd be better. But and we'll show you some more videos. They have grown. That was really what we wanted to talk about. They've grown a lot in the last 6-8 months.
Yeah, they've more than doubled their size.
Oh yeah, at least not more. Yeah.
Now, from what I understand, they're going to get up to about 30-35 pounds. Now, our plan is once they get big enough, I'm going to build them a little island in the indoor pond, and then let them have all that place to swim around. I just can't do it right now because I'm pretty sure that like Sushi and some of the other big koi play volleyball with them.
Yeah, they're a little bit too small to be able to accommodate the bigger fish.
Yeah, they're not so small that the other fish will eat them because they won't.
Sushi would try.
Sushi would try, but they wouldn't be able to. But that
their
wouldn't
head.
stop
Can you imagine Sushi with the head of a turtle in her mouth?
Yeah, but that
I can see it.
Yeah, but that wouldn't stop them from like batting them around.
Right.
So we want to wait till the turtles are a little bit bigger before we try putting them. Before we put them in with the fish,
but we will, and we'll get in that. We'll get that on episode. We'll get releasing the Kraken.
Yeah, right.
Releasing the Cooter does not have the same.
No, it doesn't.
Releasing the Kraken.
Night of the Cooters.
Yeah,
it just doesn't. It sounds like a bad porn movie.
Hell, it might be a good porn movie in this world. But anyway, they're doing good. We'll get you some video. We'll try to play with them a little bit here and see So you can see what they look like now. But they're really cool. They're really interesting.
Yeah.
They're pretty easy to mostly maintain, I think. You know.
Yeah, they've been super easy to maintain. Now, I did read that they make good starter turtles, and I'm here to tell you, yes, they're
Yeah, because I've never owned a turtle,
amazingly-
so I don't know anything about I did when I was a little kid, but I knew nothing about it.
No, they are amazingly hardy. I haven't had any trouble with them.
Knock on some wood.
Yeah. I've got one who is very demanding and the other one's more shy. So Hertfordshire Ace is just like, give me food. Every time he sees me. Food, now.
Not afraid of her at all.
Not at all.
And the other one's like,
The other
nope,
one's
I'm gonna
like-
go under and hide.
Mm-hmm.
So, but eventually I'm sure they'll both get to the point where they're just like, oh look, there's Sheba, food source.
Yeah. So right now I'm pretty much the food source, but I've had I've had kids come over and play with them.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Trying to handle them and get them used to people and stuff, and different people. So.
Yeah, they're pretty.
They don't care. They were like, whatever. They didn't even try to get in their shells. They were just like, whatever, put us down.
Yeah.
So they're pretty easy going for turtles, honestly. I mean,
Yeah,
I've
they
seen,
really are.
Yeah. So and you know, you don't. Again, we always tell you, do not release your turtles into the wild. If you have a turtle that's not a wild turtle, they don't know how to fend for themselves.
I mean, granted, these are wild turtles that we adopted.
These are wild turtles that were adopted.
But they didn't have anywhere else to go.
Yeah, I mean, they were so small when we got them that they probably may not have survived if you'd moved their habitat out in the real world.
Yeah.
Only because they were prey for everything, and they didn't have their normal habitat. Sheba's weak.
I'm not the one who brought them home.
Sheba and Ducky are weak. Not that Sandy said no.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't remember any protesting on Camp Sandy.
I don't remember
over here.
Sandy didn't play with them or anything.
Yeah.
No, never.
But yeah, these are actually pretty good for beginner turtles.
Yeah.
I mean, for somebody who I didn't know shit about turtles either, and it didn't take me very long to figure out. Now, if I can get them to eat their veggies, I'd be happier. But they're
Yeah, if you have any ideas on that.
well, I'm guessing that they're just still as they get
Carnivorous.
older. If they're getting to be 20 pounds and they're still eating koi pellets, we're going to be in trouble because they eat a lot.
Yeah.
They eat more than the fish do.
I don't know about that.
If you look at the ratio.
The size ratio.
If you look at the size ratio, how much sushi eats versus how much these two turtles eat, yeah, they eat more.
Size-wise.
Yeah, if you look at the size ratio, yeah, they eat more than koi.
Yeah, but they're doing well. They're actually doing well, and we'll show you their habitat. And like I said, I'm excited to kind of try to see once they're a little bigger to put the little contain thing in there so that they can
The little island.
the little island in there. Probably under the bridge, you think?
It might be either under the
Or
bridge
over
or
in a corner somewhere.
somewhere where they can get some sun. Because
I can just see them climbing over and out into the room.
Oh no! I'll surround it with water. The thing with it, the reason why you have to have some sort of a drier platform for any turtles, even though they are very aquatic, is because if they need to be able to get out of the water sometimes, otherwise you're risking shell rot. And I did find that out real quick.
Yeah, and I wouldn't have known that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the first things I wanted to check was what needs to be in this enclosure. So if you have even an aquatic turtle, you'll notice that even, you'll find like loggerbacks and whatnot.
Yeah, they're sunning themselves on the thing. So we should take them outside for a day out.
Yeah. You want to go chasing them around in the big pond?
No.
No. But
No, I don't. Been in the big pond, didn't enjoy it.
But basically, when you're building a turtle enclosure, you're going to want to have some sort of a place where they can get out, sun themselves, or at least dry off. Plants are always good. Mine like to destroy plants because they're just those kind of turtles. Someplace to hide.
Of course they are.
Yeah, someplace to hide. I have a piece of wood that kind of curves around and forms like a little cave. They love being under there.
Yeah.
And then we also have that duck that you gave me for Christmas.
Yeah, I got the vampire duck or whatever it was.
The vampire duck or whatever. I have him in there too floating, and a lot of the times you'll see him moving. You'll see the duck moving around the thing, and it's because the turtle's under him.
Trying to hide under him, he's too big. It's a cute duck. Darn it.
Yeah. Well,
it's a good thing to do with it, I guess.
Yeah. Now, I did see one of the turtles try to climb on the duck, and it almost looked like he was trying to mate with it, even though he's too young. But you just saw the duck bob, and here's this turtle trying to climb up on
he was just trying to get up there. And so they're kind of cute. But we just want to give you an update on them, letting you know they're doing wonderfully. They're swimming around, they're growing. Wait till you see how big they've gotten.
Yeah, I'm guessing probably by December next year we'll be ready to put them in with the koi.
If they keep growing at this rate, absolutely.
Oh yeah, because we've only had them 6 months and they've at least doubled if not tripled their size. So yeah.
And if you have turtles, we'd love to hear about it. We'd love to hear how you take care of them and what you do to try to get them to eat anything other than protein.
Yeah, I mean, in all seriousness, I'm thinking that they're still too young for veggies, but I'd still like to see them eat veggies.
Because she tries. She
Yeah.
tries. It's cute. They're like, no.
But eat your salad. No.
No. Yeah. um, she gives in and gives them more protein.
Well, I know,
it's kind of like a kid with candy. I want the good stuff. But no, tell us about your turtles. We'd love to hear about them. Like, subscribe, comment below. Please tell us about your turtles. We'd love to hear about more. These are our first experience.
Yeah.
Like I said, I had the turtle when I was like 4.
Yeah, I think everybody did when they were young. Those little green ones.
Well, no, this was a little red-eared slider or something I don't know what it was called. But my brother-in-law found it in a pond by his house and gave it to me, and I managed. Well, my sister killed it, but we won't go there.
Yeah.
And especially if she's watching, she's like, I didn't kill it. She did kill it on purpose.
I mean,
anyway.
we have gopher turtles all over the place
Oh,
here.
yeah, those are tortoises.
Tortoises are turtles. Not every tortoise is a turtle. Not every turtle is a tortoise.
Yeah, so
it's one of those.
Gopher tortoises are
we've got
abundant here.
Yes, we've got lots of gopher tortoises who are equally spoiled. They will literally sit in the driveway while you're pulling up. They know what cars are, by the way.
Yeah, they
They'll
don't
sit
move.
there and they look at you like the clover's over there. Do you mind?
Yeah.
And you have to get out of your car, pick up the damn turtle, take it to the clover, set it down, and then it munches happily away.
And what used to make me laugh with the gopher tortoises is they would chase Roxy around.
Mm-hmm.
The gopher tortoise out there would chase my dog. My dog would go out there and be laying by the gopher tortoise, and it would decide she was laying on its clover or something, and it would chase her away. And she thought it was the funniest thing ever to be chased by this stupid tortoise.
Mm-hmm.
And then Shava tries to kill them.
Yeah.
Her dog hates them. My dog loved them.
Yeah.
But
so we're used to like the wild gopher turtles who just have attitude. They throw turtle toot at us all the time.
Turtle toot. That's
turtle toot.
I'm sure these two are going to throw turtle toot too. I can see you going, come here so I can clean. Yeah, I can just see him going, fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see it. They're going to be bad teenagers.
I'm sure
They're going to be bad. You've already spoiled them. They're going to be like, I don't have to eat my veggies. Yeah, they're going to be.
Well, they're both supposed to. I was doing what the book said.
Yeah, I don't know enough. I can't even tell you what you're doing right or wrong.
I just don't know at what age did they start eating the veggies.
Tell us. What age the turtles start eating
the
their
book
veggies?
didn't say that. The book literally said they start out eating protein and then eventually they go to being omnivorous and then they start eating just veggies. They didn't say what age range this was.
So, but yeah. So if you know about turtles, we would love to hear more. We really don't know a whole lot. Just what Shiva's learned since she's gotten them.
Yeah.
So by all means, like, subscribe, share, comment below, laugh at us because
Tell us about your Cooters.
See, and I was so thinking cooties, and then you just ruined it for me.
No.
It's all right though.
We're
Cooters,
really good.
cooties.
We're really good at ruining each other's.
Yeah, I know. The floater thing was kind of funny. But anyway, like, subscribe, share, buy some stuff. I still have my shirt on.
I'm still not wearing my shirts because I can't find mine right now.
I have my shirt right here. See, this is the shirt. I have to buy new. I only have 3. I have to get more. You should buy me some shirts, people.
Yeah, I was literally cleaning my closet the other day, and I had a pile of. Okay, I've got to save these somewhere, and of course I don't remember where I put them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, mine are just hanging up in my closet because I have no life. Because all my clothes are hanging in my closet.
See, I don't have my t-shirts hanging in my closet.
Oh, see, I don't have a dresser.
Well, I don't have a dresser either. I have these crates that I have piled up, and I just kind of stick them in there, and I just don't remember where I put them.
You don't remember which crate they're in?
Yeah.
But off topic. Sorry about that, people.
Well, I try to.
We just turned into girls.
Yeah. Well, I have my summer t-shirts, my winter t-shirts. Well, because of where I work, I always have to change up my shirts.
Right. Yeah.
So,
yeah,
because I always wear funny shirts.
Funny name shirts. Yeah. But I have mine. So buy some stuff so that we can do Koirana. We can go on field trips, which we are planning on doing soon. Now that we've lost spring.
Yeah.
Welcome to summer in Florida. We're going to try to do a couple of indoor things. Maybe a spring, actually.
Well, maybe by fall we might get somewhat of a springish kind of thing.
Yeah, it's crazy. But anyway.
Yeah, Florida's just weird. I don't
it is
recommend.
crazy.
Yeah, Florida Yelp reviews. 1 star. Do not recommend.
Yeah, do not recommend. Don't even visit in the summertime.
Oh my goodness.
Wait till the winter. The summer's miserable here.
I used to laugh at snowbirds. Now I totally get it.
Yeah, we totally understand. We do totally understand. But anyway, like, subscribe, share, comment below, and have a wonderful day.